Good morning, everyone. It's pretty early on a Saturday, but I have a client Saturday morning in Etobicoke, so I'm up and at it after my solid morning routine, of course. But I just wanted to share a little something, and I keep talking about this because I find that people are so frightened by mind-body nutrition. They don't get it. They don't understand it. And I'm going to share some things that my clients have experienced shortly and some testimonials. But just to give you an example, yesterday I went to Whole Foods. I got some of the hot food and I had some, grilled chicken. I even got a little tofu, which I never eat typically, but felt like it. I had a bunch of rice, probably more rice than I would normally eat. And I ate that. And that was about 1:30 and I was quite full. And I don't know if you guys have ever gotten the pecan bun from Whole Foods, but it is amazing. I don't often have it, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to have it because that's how I am. I don't restrict myself from foods. I just don't eat them all the time. So I got it. And then after I ate my lunch, I didn't want it. I was full. I was satisfied. I didn't need any more. I didn't even eat fully what I had bought from the hot bar. So I put the bun in the freezer and I haven't thought twice about it. As a matter of fact, for dinner, I listened to my body and I still wasn't all that hungry. So I had a little bit and I had a nice big cup of bone broth about an hour and a half before I went to bed. And I just really think if it fits your macros, which is kind of what I do in a way, but not because I don't measure stuff and I'm losing weight. And not that I'm trying to lose weight. My body's just finding where it needs to be. My goal isn't to lose weight. My goal is to feel good. And my body just does what it does to fit into what it needs to fit in. But I think we get so caught up in having all these metrics all the time. And yeah, if you want to get shredded, then yes, when I was competing, I had to follow something. But again, in order to have that, there is a ton of restriction. And if you look at research, restriction causes binge eating, and binge eating, emotional eating, and chronic dieting is actually a condition. It becomes a food phobia. And I no longer wanted that for myself. So that bun could sit in there for who knows how long until I actually really want it again. I don't crave foods. I don't have this anxious urge around food anymore. And you know how great that feels? Do you know how great it feels to be able to not finally, after I don't know how many years, not have to eat that bun even if I'm stuffed? Because I didn't need it. My body was satisfied because I use a system, I use this with my clients too, that I don't need to have those foods anymore. A client of mine just said she's avoided the cottage for 6 months because she was afraid to be around food and alcohol and people that would make her, feel like she had to eat or whatever. She's going up to the cottage this weekend and truly looking forward to it. She was excited because she no longer feels that way from working with me. Isn't that freaking amazing? We are focusing so much our health and fitness goals on how we look, we're getting lost in what health truly is.